hip width apart and stand up nice and tall here. And think about really lengthening out the spine like you're trying to decompress the vertebra. Roll those shoulders back and down a few times. And on this last time, just rolling back and down and hold. Knees are slightly soft. Take a deep inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Think about lengthening the spine first, and then try to just find a baby back bend in the thoracic spine. So that area around the rib cage, not in the lower back. As you exhale, bring your arms down, slight tuck of the chin. Scoop the belly up and out as we roll down one vertebra at a time. Bend your knees as much as you need to bring your hands to the mat. And then go ahead and just pedal out those feet, one and then the other. And then go ahead and bring both heels down. And then go ahead, bring your arms out to a T so you have this beautiful flat back. And feel that nice lengthening in the back of the legs. And think about trying to lengthen again from tailbone out the top of the head. And then go ahead and come up. Find that baby back bend again. Think about lengthening first. And then arms come down, slight tuck of the chin as you begin to roll down, scooping the belly up and out, making sure those knees are soft. And then from here, bring those arms out to a T, lengthen the back, flat back, and we inhale, come up, hands overhead, slight baby back bend. Exhale, arms down, slight tuck of the chin, scooping up and out. And again, inhale, flat back, arms out to a T. And we come up, slight back bend. Last time, exhale, slight tuck of the chin, and begin to roll down one vertebra at a time until those hands come all the way to the mat. And then from here, go ahead and walk those hands out to a plank position, stacking shoulders over wrists, and really press up and out of those shoulders, press those hands into the mat, and make sure your head is centered on the spine. From here, push those hips high to a nice down dog. And then once more, go ahead and quickly pedal out those feet, feeling that nice stretch in the back of the legs. And then find balance in both feet. Send those hips a little higher. Take a deep inhale and bring those right toes high, really squeezing that right glute. And exhale, bring that right knee to the left elbow for a little twist. Inhale, find that extension, squeeze that glute, lengthen that right leg like crazy. And exhale, right knee to left elbow. Shoulders are over wrists. Inhale, you press back as you lengthen that leg up. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we lengthen, squeeze that glute. And we exhale, scoop the belly up and out as we bring that right knee to left elbow. One more time. Inhale, find that extension, leg up. And exhale, hold that knee to elbow. And then I just want you to hold here, pressing out of the shoulders, and then little pulses with the knee. Press in, really scooping the belly up and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we extend that leg back up and release into that down dog position, balancing out both sides. Take a deep inhale, bring those left toes high, squeeze that left glutes, and exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. And exhale, rounding out, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round out that belly. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale, hold that knee and elbow together. Little pulses in with the knee. In, use your lower abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send those left toes high. And bring those toes down. One more time, down dog. And then from here, go ahead and drop onto your knee. Sit back for a moment. You can roll out those wrists if you'd like. And then go ahead And come to a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Nice neutral spine, so head is centered. You're not leading with your chin. So press the back of the head towards the ceiling a little bit. Curl your back toes under. Take an inhale. Exhale, hover those knees off the mat about an inch. And release down. Take another inhale. Exhale, find that hover, pressing up and out of those shoulders. We're trying to stabilize in the scapula. And release. Let's do 2 more just like this before we add on. Inhale. Exhale. Find that hover. Inhale down. Exhale, find that hover and hold just 1 inch off. Nice and stable, neutral spine. We're not tucking the tailbone under. And release. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, come up. Good. And from here, send those hips high again, down dog. We're going to add a little upper body work. So you're going to come and bend those knees to kind of a tabletop position, and elbows are going to bend straight back, shoulders down, and then we send those hips high. So we're getting a little tricep work with the slight bend of the elbows, making sure they're coming straight back and you're still pressing out of the shoulders, and press back. For 5, and back. For 4, and back. 3, and back. 2. Last 1. Hold here, elbows bent, knees bent. For 4, 3, 2. Release the knees down, take a quick sit back, child's pose. And then from here, go ahead and come into an upright position. And again, you can roll out those wrists. Knees are hip width apart. You're in that nice neutral position, so shoulders over hips, hips over knees. Tummy is tight, so we're scooping up and in. Slight squeeze of the glutes, so it's like you're in cement from the knee up here. Hands are going to come out in front and broaden through the collarbone. So you want those shoulder blades to kind of roll back and tuck back into those back pockets. You want them to stay there. Tummy is tight. You're going to inhale like you're getting blown in the wind as you come back. Don't let the back arch. And exhale, you're going to bring those arms back behind you for a little extra tricep work. And inhale, arms come out in front. Head stays centered on the spine. Exhale as we press back, lengthening through those fingertips to get those triceps working. Inhale back. And exhale up. So we're making sure that we're still trying to lengthen in the hip flexor here. So we're not hinging at all, kind of squeezing those glutes so you feel that lengthening of the quads and the hip flexors. And exhale, pressing back. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze those triceps. Inhale. And exhale. For 5. And up. And 4. And up. 3. And up. 2. And up. Squeeze back. Last 1. And up, and then hold those arms back behind you. Broaden through your collarbone and try to push those hands back a little further so you can feel those triceps, tummy is tight. Little pulses back, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, bring those arms out in front of you again. We're going to add a little twist. So I'm going to have you keep your hips forward. You're going to draw your right arm back, and you're going to find that thoracic twist. So basically twisting from the waist up, hips stay squared to the other direction. And we inhale, release. Exhale, twist, drawing the scapula back and down. Inhale, forward. If you want, you can use hand weights, light hand weights if you have them nearby. As you pull back, making sure, again, hips stay forward, so it's the obliques that are working to find that nice twist and center. So make sure your head goes with it. So kind of follow that elbow that's bending as you reach back. Tummy is tight, so you should feel the abdominals working here. Let's do 1 more each side. And twist and center. And twist, and center. Now, for you, you can stay where you're at. I'm gonna turn because I'm on my extended platform, but this will be a quick transition. Extend your outside leg out, and then you're gonna take a little hinge and bring that arm down under the shoulder. Trying to keep your hips squared forward, shoulders down. I like to sometimes come up on kind of my fingers because it's easier on my wrist, but if it doesn't bother you, you can come all the way down. Make sure your hips are squared to the front, that they're not rolling or down or towards the ceiling. Tummy is tight here. You can place your hand on your hip, and we're just going to press up or lengthen the leg up and tap. Now, no swinging here, so I don't care how high the leg goes. It's more about engaging the glute medius here. So this is good hip health. For 5, and 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, little baby pulses up, no jerkiness, no momentum. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, tummy tight, little circles forward and forward. So the whole body is stable, it's just the femur moving in the socket. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1, reverse, back and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. From here, I want you to bring the leg forward as you point, press through the heel as you draw it back and squeeze that glute. And we point forward and we press back, and we're trying to stay stable with the rest of the body here. Comes from abdominal connection, a tight tummy. For 3, and back, 2, and back, and 1, back. From here, bring that leg down and go ahead and you can press yourself back up. And go ahead, bring that knee down. And we extend the other leg out, making sure those hips are square, and we take that little tip, bringing that hand down. Other hand is on the hip, tummy is tight, pulling up and in, shoulders down, and we lift and tap. Lift and tap. Scooping up and in, hips are square. 5, and 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, little pulses, no jerkiness. For 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Little circles forward and forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. This side is my weak side. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold. We point forward and we press through the heel back. So you'll notice my range of motion is a lot less on this side. Okay, because I've got some issues on my left side. And press back. For 4, and back. 3, but my upper body's still stable even though I'm not as high. 2, and last 1. Yeah. And bring it down. Press yourself up. Good. Let's go ahead and bring it down to a seated position. And go ahead and lay yourself back. And knees are bent, making sure we're in that neutral position with our spine. So we've got a little bit of natural curve under that lower back, nice and heavy tailbone. So we're not tucking under. Hip flexors are relaxed. Go ahead and just bring your hands up over your shoulders, broaden through your collarbone, making sure that your shoulder blades are flat against the mat, that they're not rolling up and off, okay? Take an inhale, maintaining your neutral spine. As you exhale, begin to draw your arms down, come up, and bring your hands all the way down onto the mat, and press into the mat, broadening through the collarbone as you kind of find that roll up. And inhale, bring it down. Exhale, coming up, hands press down into the mat. You'll feel how that draws the shoulders down the back. And inhale back. Exhale, come up. Don't tuck the tailbone under. Press those hands into the mat. And inhale down. Let's do 2 more like this. Exhale, pressing into the mat, scooping up and out as you roll up. Inhale down 1 more time. Exhale, coming up, pressing down. And inhale down. We're going to add on. Exhale, we come up. Don't press your hands all the way down this time. And you're going to bring your right leg up to tabletop. And inhale down. Exhale, scoop up as the other side comes up. And inhale down. exhale up, inhale down. If you'd like, you can interlace your fingers behind your ears if you feel, or head, excuse me. If you feel you need a little more support, just make sure that head is heavy in the hands. And again, you're scooping up and in with the belly. For 5 and 4, try not to tuck the tailbone under. 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, elbows are wide, and you're just gonna bring that right elbow to left knee, and then bring both down. Exhale, rotate up, and inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Scooping that belly up and in with every crunch. For 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Let's hold it here, tummy tight, elbows wide, little pulses up and up. For 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And we bring it down. Let's transition right into the other side. And we twist, lift, and lower. Twist, lift, and lower. For 5 and 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it up on this one. Little baby pulses just a ½ inch higher. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. From here, go ahead, bring your hands behind your knees and roll yourself up into a boat position, balancing on those sit bones. Okay, if you'd like, you can keep your hands behind your knees, but we're gonna go into that rolling like a ball, or you can place your hands closer down by your ankles. Now make sure that you initiate by tucking the tailbone under and not by lifting your head. So we're trying to scoop the belly up and out so we create this beautiful C curve with our back. We're gonna inhale, tuck the tailbone under, coming to the shoulder blades and up, balancing on those sit bones. And we roll back by initiating by, again, tucking the pelvis under, tailbone under, and back, and exhale up. It's all about control. If those toes tap down, that's okay. It's practice. Now, if you feel like you've kind of mastered this and you want to go into open leg rocker and try to lengthen those legs out, you can do so. Oop, can't quite get up this time. Even I struggle. I haven't done rocker for, I don't know, probably a week or two. For 4 and up. And 3, scooping that belly up and in to create a nice round spine. 2. And last one. Balancing up at the top. Good, and then bring those legs back into tabletop. And then from here, we're gonna just kind of grab our right shin and bring ourselves back down onto the mat a little bit. Shoulder blades still stay off, going into single leg stretch, and switch, switch, switch. 8, 7, 6, scoop that belly up and in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, extend whatever leg you're holding towards the ceiling, going into scissors. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold both legs up, bend your knees, and go ahead, release that upper body down, legs down. And you can take a quick long-bodied stretch here, lengthening out those abdominals. And then go ahead, you can place your hands on your right shin to help pull yourself up to a seated position. Excuse me. Need a quick drink of water. And then go ahead and sit in a mermaid position. doing your best to balance on both sit bones. Unless you're a dancer or a gymnast, chances are your one side won't come down all the way. The big thing is that you're able to sit upright. You don't have to be leaning. If you have to lean, just crisscross those legs. So we're gonna inhale, bring that right arm high. Exhale, find that side bend, but make sure you're grounding down in that opposing hip. And try not to tuck your chin or cock your head too much. You want it centered on the spine. And we inhale, we cartwheel the arms, side bend other direction. And again. And cartwheel. So we're just really focusing on trying to lengthen out that side. That's why it's important to keep grounded on both sides of the hip. And again, cartwheel. And let's do one more each side. Good. And then from here, go ahead. Switch position with those legs. Sitting up tall, you'll notice one side is probably tighter. It feels a little less comfortable to sit on one side. That's why it's important we do it. Sitting up tall, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, keep that hip down as we find that side bend. Inhale, cartwheel. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, cartwheel. Exhale, side bend. Really lengthening out that side. You can hold it again a little longer than I do if that feels good, if that's what your body needs. Let's do one more. And cartwheel. And release. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands squared to the mat. And then go ahead and, we should have done this on the other side, so this wasn't a great transition. It was for this side, but I should have done it on the other side as well. So then go ahead and push that back leg a little further back. So by pushing it further back, but keeping your shoulders squared, you should feel that back glute isolate and kind of squeeze and contract a little bit. Try to press up and out of your shoulders. If this is too much of an extension, walk your hands out a little bit. You can even come down onto your forearms, but I want you to feel lifted so you're not hunched over into those shoulders. So you can take it lower if you need to. Now keep that knee back, and I want you to isolate that glute to try to lift that leg, not just the knee, so don't cheat and just lift the knee, but the whole leg off the mat and tap. Exhale, squeeze, lift. So I'm literally coming off the mat maybe an inch, and I'm really isolating right here in that side booty and a little bit more in that glute min, which is your top butt. Okay, for 8, 7, tummy tight, shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the top and little pulses up, just a tiny little 1/4 inch higher for 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, come up. Let's find that side bend again. And come back to center. Now we're gonna have to switch our legs again because I didn't transition very well last time. I forgot to add this on. So let's start, let's take a side bend and then square those shoulders to the side of the mat, making sure you're lifting up and out. You can be lower if that feels better for your spine, for your back, and then push that back knee behind you so you feel that glute isolate. And without hunching or lowering yourself, so I don't want you to lower your upper body to lift, that's cheating. Okay, stay in that lifted position, and we exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale back. Make sure that knee is pressing back behind you like you're trying to wrap your leg around a tree trunk. Squeeze, lift, and lower. Exhale, squeeze, lift, and lower. You'll notice maybe a side weaker, stronger. Totally normal. That's why we break it down. That's why we make these little movements, okay, or we do these little movements to really pay attention to what's going on in our body, those weaknesses, those imbalances. For 5. And 4, try to get that whole shin off the mat. 3, shoulders down. 2, last one, make sure that knee's pressing behind and little pulses up. 1/4 inch higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, come back to that side bend. And cartwheel those hands. And then go ahead and come onto your belly here. We'll do a little bit of back work. So I'm just gonna have you bring your arms out to a T. If you're able to help keep your head in a neutral position. If you wanna roll your mat up Or if you have a blanket or a pillow nearby to rest your head on, that's great. Just so you're not tucking your chin into your chest. It's not ideal, but it'll do. And arms out to a T. I obviously don't have the ground near me because I'm on an elevated platform, but arms out to a T. Pull that tummy in towards the spine. And imagine you're like a bird, and I want you to think about lengthening and lifting your right wing by squeezing the scapula back, or together, I guess, and lower. Exhale, lengthen, lift. Scoop that belly up and in, and lower. Exhale, lengthen, lift, and lower. Exhale, lengthen, lift, and lower. So you should really feel the isolating of the back muscles right around your shoulder blades. That's those scapula. For 5, and lower. Tummy tight. 3. Lower body should be stable. 2. Last one. Now we're going to do both together. We're taking off. Both wings lift, squeezing back and down, and lower. Exhale, squeeze, lift, and lower. For 5. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Can you bring your upper body off this time? So it's kind of like your torso's lifting a little bit without just dumping into the lumbar. Think about lengthening out the spine so you shouldn't feel pain in your lumbar. Scoop that belly up and out. Bring your hands under your forehead and lower down. And from here, we're going to kind of reverse it. So hands stay under the forehead and we lift. Arms spread, and kind of use that to lift yourself a little higher. Hands come under the forehead and lower. Let's do 2 more like this. Tummy is tight. Squeeze those glutes so you're not dumping into that lumbar. And we lift, extend, lift a little higher maybe, tummy tight. Hands under the forehead and lower. Let's do 1 more. And we lift, extend, and bend. Hands come under the forehead and lower. From here, press yourself back into a child's pose, rounding out the spine, scooping that belly up and in, and taking a few deep breaths. And then from here, curl your back toes under and make a little ball on the end of your mat. And from here, straighten your legs, coming to a forward fold, and let that head hang heavy. Take a few deep breaths. Grab opposite hand and opposite elbow. Soften those knees a little bit and just sway side to side, releasing any tension in that back. Nod your head yes and shake your head no, releasing any tension you may feel in your neck. And then go ahead, release those hands down once more. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to peel up 1 vertebra at a time. Head is the very last thing to come up. Take a deep inhale, circle the arms up. Think about lengthening the spine. If you want to find that little baby back bend once more, go ahead. And exhale, arms down. Again, deep inhale. Think about decompressing the vertebra, baby back bend if you'd like. And down 1 more time. Deepest breath you've taken all day. And bring their hands down through heart center this time. And give yourself a little round of applause. Well done.